IRCC has conducted an express entry draw today. It is a PNP specific only draw, and I will give you more details in just a bit. Hi, welcome to the channel. My name is Kubeir. I am an ICCRC, now CICC, licensed immigration consultant. This channel is all about Canadian immigration news, updates, things you should do, things you definitely should not do with regards to your Canadian immigration application. And this video is about the most recent express entry draw, which was again, as we now have come to expect, PNP specific only. So when we say PNP specific, a lot of you start wondering which PNP, what were the knock codes? Well, it basically means in the express entry pool, the candidates who have received the 600 points because they have received a nomination from any of the provinces which have an express entry linked stream or a program. Well, those candidates, after receiving 600 points, are now in the express entry pool. They were eligible for this particular draw. Well, the score for this draw has been 674, the lowest ever. Okay, it basically means that if you remove the 600 points that were received because of the nomination, they probably had only 74 CRS score, which obviously is not a shock, not a surprise at all. A lot of you start wondering, how can somebody have 74 CRS? Well, to those people, I would like to remind that on the 13th of February, IRCC conducted an express entry draw, which was Canadian experience class only, which was at the score lowest ever of 75. So it is indeed possible to score very, very low, like in the case here, and still be eligible in Canadian experience class, because you only need NOC level B, you only need CLB 5 for your IELTS. You may not have an age factor because there is no criteria. You do not need to have any specific education. High school diploma is fine because there is no criteria. So as long as you have Canadian experience points, you have your IELTS CLB 5, you can very well be eligible in Canadian experience class. So if you have a score of 74, you got your nomination, because a lot of provinces give you the nomination if you are eligible under that PNP. For example, you could have a job offer, you could have experience in that province, and therefore you do become eligible and get those very, very valuable 600 points, which then make you eligible for the express entry draw. Well, as I quickly scroll through the IRCC website, come to the round of invitations for today, which was the 2nd of February, draw number 215, 1070 invitations have been issued for the lowest score of 674. As I already informed you, today is the 2nd of February, and the tie-breaking rule was effective of February 18th, 2021. Tiebreaker rule applies only to the lowest score. So if there were more than one profile with score of 674, whichever profiles were created before February 18th, 2021, which is the tiebreaker in this particular draw, those profiles will be considered. Profiles created after February 18th, but with a score of 674, will not be considered eligible. This is what the CRS score distribution table is looking like as of 31st of January. There were 983 profiles between the score of 601 and 1200, which basically means all PNP profiles. All these profiles would ideally have been cleared, if not all, most of them, because hello, 674, that is like, it's like as good as done. I mean, what else is remaining after that, right? So that has basically cleared most of the pool, I would say. This also then goes to validate everything that we have been hearing so far. The memorandum from IRCC, the internal one of the 24th of November, which indicated that the draws will continue to be on hold. Sean Fraser has recently come on some press conferences with media and also indicated something similar, that the draws will, rather the express entry, all program draws, CECs, FSW draws, will continue to be on pause until they have cleared majority of the inventory. As far as inventory is concerned, keep in mind Sean Fraser has stated that they are looking to clear 147,000 people or profiles or applications within this first quarter of the year. So that is going to mean a significant number of profiles, PR applications being cleared. These PR applications could be anything. It could be spousal PR applications, could be humanitarian and compassionate applications, could be parents, grandparents applications, could be permanent residence applications under express entry, could be permanent residence applications for PNP, paper applications, could be PNP applications, caregiver. There are so many applications there which could also be included in the same number of 147,000. So don't think this 147,000 means all express entry backlog applications will be cleared. He basically meant 147,000 PR applications, which is a big group to include. Well, that's all from me for today. I just wanted to quickly hop in and give you this brief update about this PNP draw. I know this was obviously expected, and we are all keeping our fingers crossed for CEC and all program draw. We're all hoping it happens as soon as possible. Until that happens, stay safe, take care, keep us in your prayers. I'll keep you in mine, and I shall see you next time.